On the channel here, I get asked a lot about who the best builders are here in Salt Lake City. We're gonna be talking about who the entry-level builders are, who the mid-tier builders are, and a little bit about who the custom builders are here in the area. If you're interested in new construction here in Utah, this is a video that you're not gonna wanna miss, so make sure to stay tuned and let's jump into it. So here in Salt Lake City, you're gonna have a lot of your entry-level builders. You're gonna have Fieldstone, you're gonna have D.R. Horton, you're gonna have Edge Homes, you're gonna have Richmond American. A lot of these builders are gonna be your big national builders that are building here in Utah. They're gonna be building everything from some condos to townhomes and your entry-level homes, which is kind of a little bit about what we've got here behind us. Again, these are the big national builders, so they're a little bit more production type builders, more so than like custom. So they're not gonna let you do as many upgrades to the property or changes, but they're gonna build a nice solid home. All right, now some of the things you wanna think about when you're actually looking at new construction is you really wanna think about the build quality of the builder, the reputation that they have, and you want to really make sure you get clear on what you're going to expect from the process. When you build with one of these entry-level builders, they're generally going to be using more entry-level materials. They're going to be using lower quality stuff. It's going to be a little bit more basic, and there's not going to be a lot of variety in the offerings that they have. So when we talk about entry-level builders, we're really talking about the homes that are going to be in the $400,000, $500,000, $600,000 price point. That is kind of the entry-level market for new construction here in northern Utah. Now, as you move up into the next tier, you're going to be like in that mid-tier. That's going to be everything from about 600,000 to about 1 million, maybe 1.2 million. And that's going to include builders like Alpine, Symphony, Ivory Homes, and Sage Homes. Those are going to be some really popular builders here. Most of those are going to be kind of local or regional builders, and they build a really nice home. Now with Ivory Homes in particular, they're probably one of the biggest local builders here in Utah. They've been around for years and years, probably 5 decades at this point, building homes all across Utah. So if you're looking at Ivory, you're probably going to be looking at the market and the homes and saying, okay, I absolutely love these or I do not love them. They seem to be kind of polar opposites. Some people love the houses, some people don't. And I think that's one thing that you're gonna figure out pretty quickly when looking at their floor plans. If you go with some of the other builders like Alpine, Symphony, or Sage, they all build great floor plans. I'd say out of those ones that I listed, Alpine and Sage are probably my favorite as far as floor plans and the quality of the construction that I actually build here. Now, another thing you need to know about these higher levels, once you get up into the semi-custom range, then that's when you start going to the design center and you start getting the options to do things like moving walls or adding windows, adding insulation, making custom changes to the house overall. This is something a lot of people enjoy, and this is probably one of the most important parts of the entire process, is going through the design center and picking out exactly what you want in the home. Now, as you move up into the custom tier of home builders, you're gonna have a lot of options. There's gonna be a lot of one-off builders who only build maybe 5, 10, 15 homes per year. Some of these names are going to include Cambridge Home, which is where we're at right now. We're gonna show you some awesome footage of what these guys build. You've also got LS Homes, you've got David Weekley, you've got Lane Myers Construction, and you've also got Highland Custom Homes, which is actually based up out of Park City. If you go to this custom tier, you're looking at pretty much everything that's gonna be $1 million plus. These homes in here in particular are gonna be 1.7 to maybe 3 million, depending on how big and how nice each individual one is. And that's pretty much what you can come to expect with the custom tier, the high tier of builders, right? You're gonna be able to basically design the home, pick the lot, choose exactly every single thing you want into the home as far as structural items and all of the aesthetics. You can choose the paint, the carpet, the floors, the lights. You can literally design it exactly how you want it from top to bottom. And I think that's one of the cool things about it. Now, obviously you do pay for that, but it's well worth it. So when it comes to these custom home builders here in Utah, I would definitely recommend going with one of those names. I actually have not really looked at these Cambridge Homes, but I really like the look of these just from the outside. So I think that's something that's definitely worth considering if you're looking at custom home builders here. And as I mentioned all of this, guys, if you're thinking about making a move here, you're looking to build new construction, whether you're looking at the entry-level home, mid-tier homes, or the higher-end homes, reach out to me. I've got contacts with every single builder out there and can help you find the right home in the right area for what you're looking for. So call, text, or email anytime. My information is here on the screen, and it'll be in the description box below. Reach out to me. Let's have a chat about the type of home and lifestyle that you're looking for. Now, I want to give you some quick tips about what to think about when it comes to building new construction. Number one, you're going to have the VIP or a waiting list. You know, if you walk into a builder's office, they're going to have a sign-up sheet where you can get on their VIP waiting list, and sometimes those lists have thousands of people on them, so it's not really about being all that special. This is basically just their way of building a database, and they're basically looking for the people who are most interested in the process, who are going to go through the steps of getting their pre-qualification up front and being ready to pull the trigger on something when it comes up. However, this is where me and my team come into play. We've actually got contacts with all the different builders here along the states, and we have the inside scoop on when and where these new lots are coming available so that you can get the first shot at them. The second tip I want to give you is about the warranty. Generally, most builders here in the area are going to have a 1 to 10 warranty. The 1 year is going to cover basically everything. That's going to cover paint, dents, scratches, anything like that. The 2-year warranty is going to cover everything that's behind the walls. That could be plumbing or electrical. And then the 10-year warranty is going to cover anything that's foundational. The third tip I want to give you is to really consider how the builders are going to handle multiple offer situations and handle working with a buyer's agent. As an agent, it's really common for me to work with buyers when they go through this new construction process. When it comes to making offers on new construction, the builders are always changing how they go about this process. When the market is hot, like it was a couple months ago, they're going to be in a position where they're saying, hey, everybody just submit your highest and best offer, make the terms as strong as possible, and that's the one they go with. However, when things flip, this is your time as a buyer to use a little bit more of your leverage to be able to get a good deal on a lot or a particular home. The fourth tip I want to give you is regarding inspections. Most people are going to elect to do an inspection on new construction just a couple days before the final walkthrough. If you choose not to do an inspection, that's something that's generally okay, but then you're really relying on the city or the county to make sure that they're doing their job properly, to make sure that your home is being built to the standard that it needs to be. I've seen it go both ways. Some people do inspections, some don't. I generally recommend, hey, just do an inspection. It's relatively cheap cost, and then you'll just get the peace of mind. And the fifth and final tip I want to give you here is look at the homes beyond the model. It's difficult to get a sense of what the builder is actually building when you're just looking at the model home. Generally speaking, in the model home, they're going to go all out on the upgrades that they do in that home. They're going to move walls, add windows, add finishing touches, and it's really not going to give you a good representation of what a final home looks like. So I would recommend going out there, walking through some of the existing homes, and actually taking a look at homes in different parts of the process. This will help you get a good understanding of what they build, how their build quality is, how the job sites look, and it will give you a better understanding of which builder to work with. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love talking about new construction here in Utah. I hope you enjoyed it as well. Make sure to share this video with a friend or a family member who might also be interested in new construction here in Utah. And again, if you're thinking about making that move here to Utah, you're looking at new construction, or maybe you already even live in the area, reach out to me. I've got contacts with all these different builders, and I'd love to get you in touch with them and show you a little bit about how the new construction process works and kind of walk you through that process. It's going to take anywhere from 12 to 18 months in most cases to go from, you know, just a dirt lot to a finished home. So you want to make sure that you're prepared and ready to jump into that. So with that being said, guys, thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.